Hi guys, welcome to another Mystery Monday. I have 3 announcements to make, very exciting announcements, and I have a huge unboxing haul. I've been saving these books for like a month, but I'm finally here to make the video. I hope you're as excited as I am. Talk to you after the intro. Holy moly guys, it's really hot here today. And I guess it being hot and a little bit of my, mental health struggles have been part of the reason why I haven't recorded much. But I'm here, I'm happy. I've been saving all my books to unbox my haul here with you guys. I hope you like it. But before that, I have 3 very exciting announcements. 2 of the announcements is just what's coming next on my, booktube, and I'm putting it out there because I want to be held accountable. Otherwise, I won't do it. I have 3 great ideas for videos, and I hope you're gonna like it as much as I'm enjoying planning them. One of them is a secret. The second one is I'm recording tomorrow for Wednesday, my first ever mid-year checkout. I am so excited for that. It's been really hard choosing what books, but I can't wait to do the tag. It looks like a lot of fun, and I've seen some of my favorite booktubers do it already. Stasia, Jane, Charlotte. I'll link the channels down below. It looks a lot of fun, and I can't wait to do it. The next one is there is this amazing booktuber. I talked about her before. You can see like my shout out on this card, and Rachel from the Shades of Orange. She did this amazing video recommending horror books to horror booktubers, and she said that if anyone wants to do it, they should do it too. And I have my ideas, and that will be coming up right after my mid-year freak out. I don't know if I'll do it for Friday or next Monday, but it's definitely going to be a video. I'm recording for tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm not sure if she has hashtag yet, but I'll call it Horror Forward, so stay tuned for that. And if you want recommendations for yourself as well, drop a comment down below and I'll be glad to do that. Next, I'll even take my glasses off for this one. Well, part of it is because it's hot, but guys, I have an amazing news. I don't know if you knew, but I do have a psychology major. I took psychology in Brazil, and in there I made some amazing lifelong friends. I recently reached out to one of them, and I was really surprised and proud to find out that she has become an author. She does have an anthology of horror, mystery, thriller, suspense short stories, which I hope to be getting a hand on really soon. She has some children's books, and she has this new book she released. Is a YA book about a girl with a shark for a best friend. It's a book about coming of age, ecology, your relationship to environment, and trying to find yourself and navigating all those teenage emotions. It's a really cute book, and it's set in my hometown. And here's the announcement. I was asked, and I said yes, to translate that book. I am so happy I can make someone's dreams come true. I am extremely nervous, and it's a bit haunting and daunting. I don't know if I'll do the book justice. And I have read it. I'm thinking about it, and I'll start, and hopefully I'll have it translated by the end of August. And then she can put it on Amazon, and I don't know, but if it works out, I can't wait to translate that horror book. But anyway, that's I don't know if you're gonna be as happy as I am, and it might not be nothing, but I am so happy I can, you know, help someone achieve their dream. And I'm really proud to have yet another friend who's an author, and she is fantastic. Well, that's my good news. Okay, and without further ado, even though I have adoed a lot, let's get to the unboxing, shall we? So, first, I'll do my Amazon. Okay, so my recent Amazon haul has been just one book. I tried to not get as many books from them, but this was the best price with the shortest delivery. So I have Ace of Spades, a debut mystery, YA mystery from Farida Abike Yemide. And I'm sorry if I butchered the name, but I just want to say, if you haven't bought this book yet, run. Literally run. This is the best things about, you know, Gossip Girls, Dark Academia. It is haunting. It talks about very, very real social issues such as racism, homosexualism, and it basically tells the story of these two people. So we have Chiamaka and Devon, and believe it or not, they go to this very prestigious private high school. They are the two only people of color in the whole thing, but everything is perfect until the senior year when they both make prefect, and all of a sudden they start getting letters, but by letters I mean like electronic letters and texts and things like that, basically threatening to expose their secrets. But then the letters escalate, and all of a sudden very private things from their lives is being shared, and before it becomes an issue they try to do something about it, but they soon discover there's no one they can really trust. Yes, because anyone and everyone can be Ace, which by the way is the name of the person, like Ace, you got it. But I don't even know how to say. I've read this book. I've read it in one sitting. This is a debut novel of a 22-year-old writer, and oh my god, was it amazing. It was poetic and beautiful. It's so well written. These characters are everything and more. It was creepy, it was real, it was raw. Needless to say, I gave it 5 mustaches. I will link my review. It's on my blog. You can go there and check it, but I highly recommend. This is like an amazing, amazing debut novel. And I'm calling it, this girl is like, her future is bright. And I feel right now that I am so rusty. Sorry about that, and I hope you stay tuned. I guess the more videos you make, I hope it's like riding a bike. Next, I guess I'll open my Goldsboro books. It is a London-based, I guess they are expanding to right now, so it's an UK-based bookstore that is specialized in first signed editions of books. And I've decided that as long as I can afford it, if it's an author that I love, moving forward, I will always buy their first, like their books moving forward, I guess. Signed if I can. It is a collector's edition. I don't even know if I'll read this. I'll probably read it for somewhere else. But that's that. I was very excited. My dog is here. Come. Oops. I was really excited to discover them. I placed an order for some books. The one thing I'll say, they are a little slow to ship. And some of them were pre-order. So I'll just open the ones that I've got so far. I love how you can see they really take good care. I think that's one of the things that I like the most about them. They really wrap it so the book is not damaged. And just bear with me for a second. because this will be noisy, so I will have to edit this out. Yay! You know what? Let's go ahead and do the other one first, and then I'll talk about the books. Ta-da! And I dropped them. Another thing that I really enjoy about them is that the books, you know, like when you get the books from the library and they are protected by plastic. So yes, not only are they... Oops, what happened here? I lost some light. I guess it's about to rain, you guys. Sorry about that. But I digress. So the first book I got was Her Last Holiday by C.L. Taylor. I've talked about this book on this video, and I guess there's another one too, so I'll link all the videos that I talk about where I have talking about the book down there. But this is Her Last Holiday. Like, honestly, guys, look at how beautiful this yellow is. And the first edition, the first UK edition, also is like cute. Isn't that like gorgeous? And like, I don't even like yellow, but this yellow, you guys, that is amazing. So in Her Last Holiday, we follow Fran and Jenna, two sisters. Jenna has been going through a life struggle, and she decides to soul search and books herself into a retreat. She goes to this retreat and is never seen again. She people don't know if she disappeared, if she committed suicide, if she was murdered. There's nobody to be found. But during that retreat, another tragedy struck. 2 people were killed by a horrible accident. By a horrible accident, and therefore the retreat leader went to jail. Now we fast forward to, I think, 2 years later. Not too long. He was raped, so he didn't get a lot of time in jail anyway. So he is out, and lo and behold, he gets another retreat. So what does Fran do? Check. She books herself on that retreat and decides to go undercover to figure out what happened to her sister. This is a great book. I highly recommend, especially now with the summer coming. This is like an amazing summer read. So just, if you're interested in finding out more about this book, check the video, but I recommend this one. This next book is Watch Her Fall by Erin Kelly. I bought this book. I don't know much about it, but I bought this book because 1, the cover, and 2, one of my favorite authors has written a blurb for it. Superbly dark, gloriously twisted. That's basically all I needed to know about it. Sorry, not sorry, but that's why I have it. Where in this book we have Ava, who is a ballet real famous person. She has everything she's ever worked for and wanted, but then all of a sudden we don't know if she's being paranoid or not. Check. But she is pretty sure someone is following her, and before sorry, but it kind of goes, right? But before much, people start dying around her. And I don't know, but it feels like we're going to have a unreliable narrator. And I can't wait to find out more about the backstage horrible life of ballet. I don't know. I just feel like reading it, so reading it I shall. And then the next one, I'll also link down below. I have a video talking about it on Asian. It is again by one of my favorite authors, Ruth Ware. I think this is actually my 3rd copy of One by One for different reasons. I have, you know, the North American soft cover, the hardback, and now I got this one because it's the UK edition. The cover is different, and Oh, I forgot to say, all of these are signed, you guys. Just signed, but this is, you know, Ruth touched this book. So exciting. And the cover has nothing, just silver on the back. And I really like the neon brightness of this one. So that was my Goldsboro haul. Next, yes, let's do book outlet, shall we? Because it has to do, some of the books that I order here are for my horror forward video. And also because I really wanted it. Okay, so 2 books I don't really know anything about. I bought it for my son because he really loves Stranger Things and R.L. Stine. So I got him part of the Fear Street Saga, Betrayal, and Suspicious Minds by Gwenda Bond. It's a Stranger Things book. If he really likes it, I might read it and talk about these books, but it was just part of there, just telling you, it wasn't for me. The next 2 books I have, you know, Agatha Christie is my favorite author, so everything I can get to collect from her or about her, I will. So I got Little Grey Cells, The Quotable Poirot, and Murder, She Said, The Quotable Miss Marple. Is like 2 little books of quotes. Let's randomly pick a quote from Poirot. Ooh, from Mrs. McGinty's dad. What a wonderful dispensation it is of nature's that every man, however superficially unattractive, should be some woman's choice. Is it though? I don't know, why can't a man be a man's choice? Or, you know, why can't a rotten man die alone? Just say. And then from Miss Marple, oh, this is the first Miss Marple full novel, The Murder at the Vicarage. If a young man had made up his mind to the great weakness of taking a fellow creature's life, he would not appear distraught about it afterwards. It would be a premeditated and cold-blooded action. Again, is it though? I don't know. I think, comment down below, do you think crime of passion is a woman's prerogative? Or can men commit crime of passion? I don't know. Some women are really good at plotting too. Okay, next I have in the Macmillan Collector's Library Edition. Is really small, but I don't know why it was on sale on Book Outlet, and I think I'll get my favorite classics on this edition as well. It's probably hard to read, but it'll be there. It's like a Bible, like inside the paper and the size of the lettering. But it would be good to collect a few different editions of classics, and this will be one of them. Malice Aforethought is a classic of mystery. It says, Dr. Edmund Beckley and his insufferable wife Julia are hosting a tennis party where gossip rivals tennis as the most interesting sport. The seemingly genteel doctor is unable to tolerate Julia's incessant handpacking any longer. And as his passion for the mysterious Madeleine Cremier grows, so does his scheme to murder his wife. Recommend it. Next, I got 2 horror classics. This one is one that I've watched the movie over and over and over again. I'm really scared of it, but I have never read the book. So I can't wait to read The Exorcist. And I'm planning on doing maybe the first in a series, I don't know, where I'll be reading the book, listening to the audiobook, and watching the movie, and then doing a wrap-up of all 3 of them. I'm really excited to finally have it and read it. And this is the 4th anniversary edition. I don't know if you can see, but this cover is just extremely creepy. And nothing to write home about in here. But like this green though, like, yeah. but I guess it's, you know, iconic. The next one is The Amazing Dracula by Bram Stoker. This is the Paper Mills Press Classic Edition. And I don't know, like, look at that, guys. This is a beautiful cover. I haven't decided, like, I used to have all these classic, well, my family had all these classics back home in Portuguese, but they are not mine to have, so I decided to start collecting my favorite classics in English as well. So far, I really enjoy it. Is, believe it or not, it's kind of like a soft cover. I might buy other editions, but I'm really happy with this one. So Dracula, oops, it's like almost like a game of Jenga over there. Then next I have two books I really don't know anything about. I got the remaking from Untitled Chapter, the author of Whisper Down the Lane. I bought it because I loved Whisper Down the Lane, and that guy is like the sweetest person on earth. Let's find out together what this book is about, shall we? Ooh, oh my god, guys, this sounds amazing. It is basically, it's being sold like it's a true crime story reborn every generation. So two women, a daughter and a mother, are born at a stake in the 1930s, but every 20 years this story is brought back to life until finally in the 90s is impacting our protagonist Amber's life. That sounds really, really interesting. I think I'm gonna love this book. And next, The Monster of Lead Haven by Jennifer Gilsbrook. I have no idea what this book is about, but look at that cover. I mean, if nothing says creepy like black and white and red, am I right? Let's find out what this is about. Okay, so apparently this book is a darkly compelling fantasy of revenge, a tale about murder, a monster, and the sorcerer who loves them both. And it's quite short. I think this is a novella, 160 pages. So I can't wait to get to this. The next book I have is just another classic. I bought it because it was really cheap. These are from Bookoutlet, by the way. This is The Invisible Man by H.G. Wells. It's basically about a scientist who figures out how to make himself invisible, but he can't revert it. I think this is The Purge, before The Purge was a thing, and much better, really, because I don't like home invasion. I don't like that kind of like porn horror, that whatever. But this is basically a man who can make himself invisible. He can reverse the process, and then he moves to this other city, and to make himself visible, he wraps himself in bandages and he wears sunglasses and things like that. But armed with the knowledge that when he removes those bandages, nobody can see him, he decides to, you know, give in to his dark side. Like creepy but intense book that makes you really think, how far will you go if you knew you couldn't be caught, right? So that, in my opinion, is a classic for a reason. And another book the last book I have on this haul is Monday's Not Coming by Tiffany D. Jackson. I basically bought this book because I'm really excited for her first horror, White Smoke, to come out later this year. I saw her speak on, I think, an interview with Frosta, and she is just so cute. And the way she talked about how she plans her book got me really interested. And I think this book basically tells the story of two friends, Claudia and Monday. They are best friends, and then one day, out of the blue, Monday goes missing. Oh, that's why Monday's not coming. I get it. Well, Monday goes missing, but Claudia notices, and it seems like nobody else notices or has any memories of Monday. And Her life is consumed with finding her best friend. Things take a different turn when 1 year later, Monday comes back. And people all of a sudden seem to remember her again. Okay. Now, the next 2 books I have are unboxings. This one is from Owlcrate. I got this one, I live in Canada, so it's quite expensive, and not all of the Owlcrate books do interest in me, but this was a book that was on my TBR, so I jumped at the chance to get it. So Owlcrate is a book subscription box. I'll leave their link down below so you can check the details. And they basically give you a book. It is their special edition, so they have a special beautiful cover for their books, and they give you some things related to the theme of the box. This, I believe, was April's box, and let's see what it is. I don't think I can show you. How am I going to do this? Okay, so I'll put it on my lap and I'll get things one by one. So it comes with a card. This theme for this box was Ruthless Rivals. And it is really nice and well packaged, guys. So the first thing I got in my box was Cinnamon Owlcrate Hazelnut Exclusive. Cinnamon hazelnut coffee. You can smell from here, but that looks amazing. I love cinnamon coffee and hazelnut coffee. Oh, and it's from Fable Grounds, so it looks like it's a gourmet. You know what? I already like it. Next, we have History Has Its Eyes on You. I have no idea what's inside, but everything is really well packaged. Oh, that's so cute. It's like a pop socket, not pop socket. It has this thing like for your cell phone and 2 pockets. It is fabric, so it stretches a bit. That'll be fun. I don't have one of these. Ooh, we got a pen. I don't know. I don't read a lot of YA, so I'm not really catching the reference. Hopefully there'll be like a paper inside that would tell me. So, but it's a really nice black and gold pen. No, it doesn't say what the reference is, but that's the pen. Next, it looks like a pen case. Ooh, this is exciting. This is, there's two Hushies chopsticks in here, and you can take it to places, and it's perfect. I have my own personal travel Hushie, but this one I can take with me when I go with my son because we both love sushi. And in here it says, the stars incline us, they do not bind us, and astra inclinant se non obligant. Really nice. And this is plastic. Next, etc. Challenge fellow fiction loving friends with categories that were designed just for bookworms. Oh, it's a little game. Oh, nice. So it's like a challenge about books that you can play with other people. Next, last item we have looks like fabric of some sort. Oh, and there's a zipper. So I guess it can be like a pillow or whatever you call that thing that goes on the couch cover. Square, and it says conquer your fear and you can conquer the world. It's kind of pretty. I think it would look nice when I finally build my like library recording office. So far, I'm really happy with everything that I got. And I'll be keeping them, so at least I didn't waste money. It was not just for the book, which, by the way, oh, and it came wrapped, you guys. I'm just opening it up, and as you can see, this book, and I have such high hopes for it, is Witches Steeped in Gold. It's a YA novel. Look how beautiful this cover is. And then inside we have some gold. It's the opposite of erased. I don't know how to describe this. I'm so eloquent. And inside you have the art on the back side of the cover. I really like this, and I believe this is it's a YA novel, and it is a debut novel. And what I really like about this is, I believe, own voice. We have our two main protagonists, Uriah. I don't know, Uriah. I don't know if I'm saying this name right. Anyway, both her and Jasmine are sworn enemies. They hate each other. But then one day they decide and find out somehow that there's someone they hate even more than each other. So what do? They call it a truce, and they ally with each other to destroy that other witch. Something tells me this is not going to end well, but I can't wait to get all this female power in here and see who comes out on top. Okay, can I do this? Perfect. And finally, I will do my partial unboxing. It's from Once Upon a Book Club. I really appreciate this, and I like that, you know, halfway through the month, they let you give you hints to the following book. And again, this is another subscription that allows you to just buy one box at a time, and that's what I plan on doing. It I'll definitely be getting this book edition in October. I'll link their website down below. What I love the most about this is their concept. So they basically have a book, which I won't even lie, I'll start with it because it's one of the only things I can open today anyway. You get like some sort of art. Oh, this smells so good. They sent me a bookmark and the signed plate by the author. I guess you can see what the book is. I'm not trying to hide it, I promise. But, okay. Where's my book? Here. So this one I got because it was already on my list. It's a highly anticipated. I just found out, I think I really like dark academia for my YAs. Most of the YAs I do like has to do with that setting, but this was amazing. Sorry guys, I'm back. I had to change my battery, so sorry if the angle has changed a little bit. But let's talk about the Mary Shelley Club. We follow Rachel, right? Very bright young woman who is off for a scholarship to this very prestigious private school. She is living her best life. She's trying to keep it to herself because guess what? Entitled rich brats are scary, and she wants nothing to do with them because she can't even relate. And then someone pulls a prank and she is caught in the middle of this. So she goes from the super weird girl to public enemy number one. But what does that do? What does that do to the public enemy number one? Of course, now she's on the radar of the Mary Shelley Club. What is that? It's an underground secret society whose mission in life is to do fear tests. What are fear tests? Well, they are pranks, my friend. Pranks. Elaborate pranks based on urban legends. So they see this girl, she's already public enemy number one, and they figure she'll be the right fit. So she is invited. Thus, she accepts because why not? Like, the rules are enticing and everything goes from there. This club has rules. What are the rules of this club? The first rule of the Mary Shelley Club is you don't talk about the Mary Shelley Club. Is invites only, super uber secret. The second rule is even though you're being invited, you're not a real member of the club until you execute one fear test that is chosen for you. No exceptions. Before you execute your fear test, you have to choose your victim. And stakes are pretty high because once you pull the prank, and if it's in a room full of people and everybody is scared, but your victim isn't, guess what, buddy? You lost. You didn't really achieve what you were set out to do. Then the game isn't over until everyone in the group has had a turn. Fair enough, right? The fifth rule of the club is that a club member must never be the target. And the final rule is how you win it. My friend, you win when your target screams. Ah! Sorry. I don't know why I did that. I'm so sorry. I just felt like screaming. I haven't screamed in so long. Okay. So the books is fantastic. That's why it was on my most anticipated TBR list for the year. But why did I choose to get this edition from Once Upon a Book Club? Because, my friend, this is a very interactive, immersive experience. Let me see if I can find the first one. You go reading the book. Okay, I'll just find the first random one. Might not be the first one. Okay, so as you read your book, you will find some random stickers. You see this one, and it goes like right here. So that sticky will indicate a phrase. So in here it says, Freddie took a sheet off the floor on his brother's side of the room and flung it over the closet door. Then it stops and says, open your gift. And I know this is page 239. Then for each sticky, you get a gift that you get to open. So we have one for page 249. One for page 18. Oh my god, the wrapping is just beautiful, guys. They go all in. This is page 67. I don't want to see what's in here, but like the box is highly reusable and beautiful. Oh, we have one for page 401. Like everything here is just like beautiful. Oh, and a very heavy one that says page 178. I will not open these now because I want to go through opening them as a book. And I don't know, should I've never vlogged. I don't think I can vlog, but if you guys want me to vlog my reading experience reading this so I can unbox it as the sentences come, let me know down below. If not, I'll probably just do an Insta stories that I get to those. I'll figure something out, but I will be opening that, guys, and sharing with you. Be mindful that there might be spoilers because these gifts will have something to do with the passage of the book. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for being here with me with this huge haul. I think this is it is the biggest haul, but again, I've been saving these for over a month to share with you guys, but it's a lot of book. I'm running out of space. But yes, I really need to get on bookshelves, but the ones I want have been, unavailable. So it is what it is. But I'm excited to get to these books and to get back to filming. Thank you so much for being here. I guess he's saying it's time to go. So until next time, be the hummingbird. Bye.